Honors, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. Thanks for letting us do your hitting evaluation today. First, we're going to talk about, as written on the screen here for you, we're going to talk a little about your setup, your swing plane as you approach the baseball, how you get your lower half involved in the swing, and then your finish. And then we'll talk about some drills to hopefully help you improve some. So let's talk about the thing about your setup. Okay. I really like your feet. Your feet are square. It appears that you're going to be parallel here in the batter's box. I think it's a crucial part of your development as a hitter is to make sure you're staying square. I love where your hands are at. Nice high start position. You're in a real good position of power there. Your hands should be equal with your ear on your helmet, which you are, which is great. Let's go ahead and click this forward a little bit, see where you go. Get some good separation as you stride forward. You stride to separate, which is good. Let's get your foot in the ground here. Okay, we'll stop right there. Okay, so your stride foot's down right now, which is signal to your body that you're done moving forward until you swing. So we're going to draw some lines here and to make sure you're not leaking forward at all. Try to stay that body staying about the same position, your head staying about the same position as you go through. Click through a little bit. Okay, so not too bad a job as far as your head and body moving forward. It leaks a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's too much to be worried about. That's not a bad move there at all. Talk a little bit about where your hands are at the point of contact. You know, you got that nice power L that everybody's looking for. Your left arm is straight. You know, you don't have your elbow barred out. It's bent a little bit, but not too much. You see a little bit of bend in here as it comes down, but not too bad. Nothing to be too concerned about there. Start with that feedback issue there. So yeah, pretty good there. I like that. Let's click forward here. Okay. I guess one thing I would be concerned about, and maybe just because you're on a turf mat and you got cleats on, looks like, is how much your back foot is moving. Has a tendency to want to go forward a little bit. You can just see, in order to get your lower half involved, Connor, we got to really concentrate on driving that knee, your back knee, to the inside of that front foot at a downward angle. As a hitter, you should sink a little bit. You should sink a little bit as you go down, as you approach that baseball. Let's see how far your head moves down. So that shows me you're getting your legs or not, or if you're not getting your legs. You stay the same height pretty much throughout your swing. One thing you don't want to do as a hitter is, you know, either stay the same or get taller. You want to get smaller, actually, because that shows that you're getting into your legs a little bit. You're a big kid, looks like, big strong kid, but that doesn't eliminate the need for you to use your lower half and get that lower half involved in your swing. That lower half's a key to critical element of your swing, getting that lower half involved. And right now you kind of get right to your toe there. And I like to see more on the ball of your foot during that part of your swing, getting in the lower part of your foot, right on the ball of your foot if you can. Okay, so that contact are in good shape. Let's see what kind of extension you get throughout your swing. Okay, not too bad. I like your finish, nice high finish. Okay, but that doesn't mean you have to get taller. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to get taller. Let's go through another swing here. We're going to pay close attention to that back foot. what that back foot does throughout here. Stride foot gets down. Your swing plane looks pretty good here. You watch your hands come forward. That's a good look right there. Head staying still. And that back foot's being releasing forward, which isn't, too bad a thing. Just make sure that you understand where the energy is coming from. That energy is coming from the ground. You staying connected to the ground. That's a key element in learning how to drive baseball, staying connected into the ground. And you get you're going to lose some of your leverage, your ability to push with that back knee because you're on your toes so quick. So you need to find a move that's going to give you the ability to stay on the ball of that foot a little longer. Again, I really like your finish. Nice high finish of your hands. And I don't care what you do here with your foot, but at the point of contact, that's what we're really concerned about where your foot is in relationship to how high and ball your foot is. Both nice little leg kick, foot gets down, ball comes in, and right now you're not going to have much to push with that back knee when you're on your tippy toe right there. It's just kind of hard to drive the baseball. I want you to think of what it would be like, Connor, to have a canoe out in the lake and put a cannon inside of it. And with nothing holding that cannon in the ground, that cannonball's not going to go very far. And the same kind of correlation with you, with your inability to drive that back side down to the inside of that front foot and create some resistance. You pushing down against that front foot creates resistance. That resistance creates power. Next time you're out playing catch, if you're a right-handed thrower, put your left hand against your side and try to throw the ball very hard. It's hard to do because you're not throwing against anything. And watching your back foot here, I don't see your front foot it just kind of like sits there. And what should be happening right now is that front foot, you should be having a hard time keeping that foot on the ground. It should want to feel like it wants to roll over. You resisting against that rolling over is what creates energy in your swing, creates power in your swing. So you really want to get to the point where you're not getting taller, you're getting smaller as you swing. Looks like you're about 6 foot, 6'1". When you're making contact, you want to be, 5'10", 5'9". You want to get down in your legs. You need to tap into that power source and not rely on your upper body so much. We don't want to get taller. We actually want to get a little smaller. Okay? We're going to go back a little bit here. Get you set up. There we go. We're going to go back to the point of contact one more time. Foot's down. Okay? I'd like to see if you can try to keep that front foot closed. Again, right at the point of contact, and see what that front foot's doing. Okay? It doesn't look like it's resisting much against your backside. Okay? So when you're doing your tee work, when you're doing your soft toss drills, really work hard on trying to get to the ball of your foot and not to your toe at the point of contact. Okay, you're right before the point of contact and you're right on your toe. And that's not going to let you tap into that energy source in the ground. But from your setup, I love your setup. I love your finish. Your position of contact with your hands is really good. You're inside the baseball. You appear to be 50-50 when you finish, which is great. It's a classic looking finish. I just want you to be down about an inch or two down in your legs more when you finish. Just because your hands are finishing high doesn't mean you need to get taller. From a drill standpoint, Connor, I would do some low drive work. Whoever's throwing you soft toss, have them throw soft toss to you, between the top of your knees and the top of your shins. And really work hard on going down. Really work on going down and getting that baseball and getting your legs. You know, try to get your barrel as flat as you can. Flat as you can as you approach that ball. So you want your hands to look like they do right here, even on a low pitch. And the only way you're going to accomplish that is by getting down into your legs. What we don't want to see is on a low pitch is have your barrel, you know, pointing down at it. Because right the way you are right now, your fingernails are pointing up. On one hand, your top hand is pointing up. Your bottom hand is pointing down, just like we want it. But we got to get you more into your legs, so you can really, you know, try to get as much out of the potential of your swing as you can from a power standpoint. So low drive drill, lots of pitches in the lower half of your strike zone, even below your strike zone, to attack that front side, be able to still finish high. Think about Alex Rodriguez when you see him go down and get a low pitch, and how much he's into his legs. And that's what you need to do in order to get as much as you can out of that swing. And I don't see a lot of issues with your hands. Your hands look to be in great position. And again, your finish is really good. So Connor, good luck. Keep working hard. And we'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp. Thanks a lot.